Guys, so welcome to another video, and I've been sick since yesterday, but I'm still gonna make another video because, yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about Josh Seiter, and if you're new here, we've talked about him before. We talked about oh gosh, I have a lisp. We talked about if he was even trans, and it turns out Josh Seiter was never transgender. Hold on, I need to pause this. Sorry about that. Let's start again. So we've talked about Josh Seiter before, and the last video we did about talking about Josh Seiter, we talked about if he was even trans. So I finally figured out the answer. It turns out that Josh Seiter was never transgender. So, if you're new here and you don't know who Josh Seiter is, so Josh, he was a contestant on The Bachelor, and then he lost. And then after that, he became a social media influencer and content creator. And then back in May, 5 months ago, he has come out as transgender. And Josh has lied about a lot of things. Josh has faked a lot of things. His death, being attracted to men, being bisexual, dating men and women, and being trans is one of them. Um, I knew that he was not trans. I knew it. So, Josh has, Josh has, faked a lot of things. So, yeah, so, we're gonna be watching, Alexis Blake and her thing about Josh. Oh, God. Ooh, we need to turn this on. So Josh was never trans. He was never transgender. Gender. So I follow Josh on Instagram. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. The reason why I follow him on Instagram is to see what he posts. Alright? The reason why I follow him is to see what kind of things that he posts, if he's gonna if he if he is like gonna like if he is gonna like say stuff or do stuff. That's why I follow him, to see what he's gonna do. Like, what is he gonna do? I just like seeing his content. I don't like him, but I just like seeing his content. Okay, so let's do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Um. So it's another what's happening on the internet video. And the difference between what's happening on the internet and reaction videos, reaction videos I do on my computer. It means that I record me reacting to a video on my computer. My compu I'm my computer is recording me reacting to a video. I'm using my phone. My phone is recording me reacting to something. So yeah, that's the difference. Um, Let's move it. It makes me so angry. Okay, let's move this out of the way.
Donald Trump has no plan to help you. Just more tax cuts for the wealthy.
You're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts?
Whereas I will cut taxes for 100 million Americans. And unlike Donald Trump, I will put your family and our country first.
This is so annoying. Have faith for me, guys. I'm gonna pause this. Have faith for me. Have faith for me. Have faith for me. Have faith for me, honey. Have faith for me. Hi guys. So while this is uploading, I wanna talk to you about something that's been going on. So yes. J. Josh faked his death. He was a reality star. He was. And this is just becoming more annoying and annoying. As annoying can be. So, I am so blessed to be back on the channel. Like I just posted a video and I just reached 50 subscribers on YouTube. That is incredible, guys. I hope we can still build this family up and still keep on doing this. This is so annoying. What's happening? Come on, work! Computer, work. Work. Work, computer, work. Computer, work. Have faith for me. Wait. God, like, this is so annoying. Like, have you ever had to wait for something? Like, me too. And this is just coming annoying. Oh my god. YouTube. Oh my god. Sorry. Just waiting this for load. I'm just when this is loading, um sorry, I have allergies. um when so let's discuss what I've been doing lately. So lately I have been very sick, and I have not been feeling well, and and if you look at my room, you'll see that there's tissues everywhere. And I don't know, and I have been clearing my room up, and you can see that my room is just becoming more and more boring, like boring and boring. It's becoming more and more boring. God, when is this ever gonna load? Okay, I need to pause this because this is never gonna load. Finally, this is working. This piece of junk is working. This piece of junk is working.
Abortion decisions in Pennsylvania are between women and their doctors. McCormick said he was
Thank God, this piece of trash that we call a computer is working.
Without any exceptions for rape or incest. We have to stop Dave McCormick. You gotta be perfect.
So, hi guys, if you don't know, my name is Alexis. I'm a trans woman and I share my life, stories, and opinions on social media. Strong emphasis on the opinions today because we are doing a strong opinion video. I will try and remain somewhat neutral, somewhere in the middle, but my opinion's gonna come out. I can't help it. I've watched some of these clips already that I'll go into in a moment, and it got me a little bit frustrated. Angry, I would even say. So, if you don't know who Josh Seiter is, let's do a little backstory. So Josh Seiter was on The Bachelorette. He was eliminated, I think, in the first round, first week. I don't know. I've not seen it. Then following on from that, they began their social media career. From there, they faked their own death. They pretended to be bisexual, have a boyfriend. They pretended that they were going to marry a man and then didn't. And the recent thing that they have pretended to do or be is transgender. And
Exactly.
it has been embarrassing. Spoiler alert, we all knew. Roll the tape from like 3 or 4 months ago when I was like, this might be a trans person, but I think it's probably not.
Yes.
It is a very clever PR stunt because their following has grown. I had never heard of this person before until now, and then transitioning. I say that loosely because we don't see much semblance of a transition at the moment, other than a little bit of makeup and a change of top and nail polish. I said this is either a very confused trans woman or it's a man just trolling trans women, basically. And this video has confirmed without a shadow of a doubt to me that this is a man who is trolling trans women. I do, however, want to watch one of his old videos, just so if you haven't seen him or seen any of his videos, you have a little bit of context of why so many people were so angered and outraged by him. Hey everyone!
Oh my God, what a mess he is.
That women don't like talking about, but we all think about having a bulge. Having a bulge doesn't magically make you a man. Having a bulge doesn't negate your womanhood. A lot of us women still have our bits and pieces, and that's okay. So I think we really need to start changing the language and discourse around this issue, and start normalizing it. So, as you can imagine, for 5 or 6 months, we've had these sorts of videos, very much mansplaining what it is to be a woman, saying that they're trans, we're not going to trans. Josh is like mansplaining, and I first saw Josh on Instagram back in May, and I was like, and he said that he's a woman, and I'm like, wait, is he a woman or he's just trolling? Now, 5 months later in October, he's not trans, and he did it for a social experiment. He faked being trans for a social experiment. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous that you would fake being trans for a social experiment.
So Josh, um he is just not a good person, and he has been reinforcing female stereotypes and all of that, and he has been just nah. He is just ick in my opinion, and he always tries to do something to get attention. So so I don't like Josh. Well, 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 that's not nice, but Josh is not just who I like as a person. Like his content, like I like his content because sometimes I think he's funny or what he says is funny, but sometimes he says ridiculous things, like one time through when he was in a drive-through, he said that the fast food worker called him sir, and he got so angry, and he said, "Sir, does anything about me look male?" Josh said, "Sir." He got sassy and said, "Sir, does anything about me look male?" Like we all get misgendered all the time. Like we all get misgendered, and that is not a big deal. Like being misgendered is a mistake. Like we all get misgendered. So what? You shouldn't make a big deal out of it. Okay? Okay? Oh my god. Oh gosh.
They're not going to take hormones or get surgeries or remove the beard or the chest hair. Lots and lots of stuff that pushes people buttons, both trans people and men and women. Like
Yes.
everyone, I think, has found it very irritating, and it's really got to a lot of people. I think a lot of women are very frustrated because the way that Josh is portraying the negative stereotypes of women is just
Yeah.
grotesque. It was gross.
Josh was reinforcing some female stereotypes, and it was disgusting, and it was nasty that there was this ugly man who was trying to be a woman imitate women and try to mock women and to make stereotypes about them. That is not nice. That was gross. And Josh, if you're what? Sorry. So, Josh, if you're watching this, um, I need to ask you this question. Why would you fake being trans for a social experiment? Like, what makes you do that? Like, like, Josh Seiter. Why would you make these harmful stereotypes about women? Like, that's not nice. That's kind of mean, and it's not the 1960s anymore. It's 2024, and this is not the year for prejudice. This is not the year for stereotypes. This is not the year for ridiculing people and making fun of them and mocking them. No. This is not the year for it. Mm-mm.
To watch it was cringy and it was uncomfortable. Ooh, so why did Josh do it? We're going to go into the reason why he thinks he did it, and then I'm going to go into the reason why I think he did it, because they're very, very different things. We all have found out that this was a grift, this wasn't real, this was a social experiment by Josh outing himself on a talk show.
That is stupid.
This is right at the start because I can't.
So it was a grift. Josh was not actually trans. I knew it. I knew he wasn't trans. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It was all just a grief. I didn't know it was a grief. I didn't know it was a social experiment. but I knew that he wasn't transgender.
To watch it or show you guys a start. So at the start of the video, Josh is on lipstick, makeup, and a scarf, and is still pretending to be trans. And then
Mhm.
this dramatic reveal where someone baby wipes the face and he takes a scarf off. He's like, oh, "I'm not trans," and it's really embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing.
It's so cringy.
It is very cringy.
Watch a little clip now of the rest of it.
I know what's going on.
Yes.
Well, I gotta be honest. For the last 5 months, I've been conducting a social experiment online to expose how gullible and how delusional the left is.
Kamala has pledged
Oh gosh. Okay, now he wants to look male. He's trolling. Josh is trolling.
We see millions of transactions.
We love it, Josh. And now I'm so happy that you came on this program and you're so gracious to fly all the way here from Chicago to come speak with us and talk about how insane the world is that you putting on a woman face, I guess is that the best way to describe it?
Yeah, woman face.
You were accepted by some.
Woman face is an ugly stereotype.
And now you're saying this was all a ruse, this was a social experiment, and I know you studied sociology.
Ooh, he got exposed.
Arguably, one of the greatest social experiments of our modern.
He got
age.
exposed.
That's why I really appreciate you coming on here and talking about the real truth. So this whole time, this has all been a stunt to try to expose the weird ideology of the transgender movement.
Well, I would say any biological man putting on woman face and putting on makeup is pulling a stunt. They are faking being a woman, and so what I did was I faked being a faker. I pretended to be a pretender. We are all the same. We're all men that were putting on makeup and dresses and claiming we were women. And I hope that this could help some people understand that just because you put on dresses and makeup as a man doesn't magically make you a woman.
Yes, exactly.
The thing that
But, like, I'm not gonna lie with him. Just because a man dresses like a woman doesn't magically make him a woman. Like, that we're on this. I'm on the same page with Josh. I'm on the same page with him. He's right. So this was crazy and outrageous. So this was actually crazy and outrageous. So, like a few days ago or last week ago, I saw something. I saw a photo of Josh. He was dressed up as male. And I was like, I knew it. I knew that he wasn't a girl. I just knew it. But this man Josh, he really irritates me. Because he's putting on women's face and making these disgusting like statements saying that men can get pregnant. He's like saying that we shouldn't celebrate Halloween. Like, what is wrong with Halloween? Don't you know that there are some people in the LGBTQ plus community that celebrate Halloween? Don't you know that there are some people who are gay, lesbian, trans, bisexual, sexual, that still celebrates Halloween? Like, there's nothing wrong with Halloween, okay, everybody? Halloween is great. Halloween is amazing. Don't listen to this fool, okay, guys? Don't listen to this crazy fool.
I'm obviously going to go into how that makes me feel as a trans woman, but the thing that strikes me the most, and this is going to sound sassy, so I'm really sorry. It's giving two men patting each other on the back, pretending that they're saving the world, when really they're adding nothing to the conversation. I'm really sorry.
Okay, this is going to be sassy too, but Josh, no one likes your stunt. No one thinks you're funny, and I really, 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 really think you should be stopped immediately because you're a liar and you are a bully online and you are an attention seeker. Josh, no one thinks you're funny and and sometimes you can be gross. Okay? Sorry for being sassy. Sorry for being sassy. Sorry for being sassy. Oh my god. Sorry, I just had to say it. I just had to say it. I just had to say the truth. I know, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. Sometimes we shouldn't say the truth, but the truth is important. But sometimes don't say the truth because the truth can hurt, okay?
This great social experiment that Josh conducted, is it not a flop? Because we all knew.
It was a flop.
He was doing it to point out the extreme things about the trans community, or some of the trans individuals, with a very small percentage.
Okay.
Might I add. A very small number of trans people who refuse to shave the beard, who refuse to transition, and X, Y, Z. That's a whole video of how what trans is for a separate day that I'm not going to.
Yeah, so that is what Josh. That is what trans is for Josh. Like trans people who refuse to shave the beard, who trans women who refuse to shave the beard, who refuse to get hormones and surgery, who refuse that have like XY chromosomes. That is what Josh is. Yeah. Josh Josh, your great experiment or something was a total flop. It was a flop. Flop. We knew that you were faking it. We knew that you were faking it the whole time. Huh. Oh man, I lost my spot. Oh my god, I lost my spot. Where is it?
I'm not going to disagree and I'm not going to agree because there's a grey area, and that's what being trans is. Because we are not biological women.
Yeah.
I think 99.9% of trans women know that. We know
Yes.
that they're transitioning socially.
Yes.
Biologically, certain aspects of our anatomy, our body will not change.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
aware of that. So
Yeah. Sorry to say the truth, but trans men will never be biological men, and trans women will never be biological women. Yeah. Um, I think every trans woman knows, every trans female knows that every cell and hormone in the body says that you're a boy. Every cell and hormone in the body says that you're a girl. And it will never change unless you transition and remove your genitalia. But your cells and your chromosomes, the chromosomes, your also known as your sex chromosomes, will never change. It it is still in your body for the rest of your life. So I'm not saying that trans women are not real women or trans women are not real men. They are, but I'm just saying the truth, and I know the truth hurts, and I'm sorry. But trans women, the XY chromosome in the body doesn't change. The XX chromosome in the male body, in the transgender male body, will never change. It will never change. Their genitals will change. Trans people's genitals, and if they take hormones, it might change, but if they don't transition and if they socially transition, it would not change unless if they get surgery and get hormones, it will change.
I think it's a bit of a doing women face. I think that's a bit harsh. Maybe it was just me.
I agree with her. Saying that trans women are men, that is not true. Trans women are real women. They are real women. And don't say otherwise. Trans women are women. And the women face is disgusting. And I think we should stop the women face. It's disgusting and nasty. It's 2024, guys. And we should stop making harsh statements about women because that's not nice and that is gross and that is disgusting. And I think women need more love and trans women need more love. And this is the 21st century, guys, and it is time that we accept and love women, men, non binary people, anyone. It's the 21st century, and it's time that we love everyone, that we accept everyone.
The select few, but there is other parts of the interview. There's a lot of stuff reading. He doesn't like trans women. That's what I'm gathering. Not just the crazy ones, the outrageous ones, all trans women. I am going to raise the topic a bit. I do want to say something like deep. For me personally, as a trans woman, I feel comfortable in my own skin. Whether he agrees with my life choices, whether he thinks I'm a man doing woman face, whether he thinks trans is real or not, whether he thinks
Trans women are not doing women face. Women face is an ugly stereotype. And as a woman, I am a woman. I hate women face. I think it's disgusting that we have men that does women face. It's not funny. It is disgusting and it's cruel and it's sorry. It's gross and it's not good. And trans women don't do women face. Trans women are not a harm to women. They don't do women face. Trans women will never do that. Just because a man wants to be a woman, that doesn't mean that he's doing women face. Like, wanting to be a woman and mocking women are two different things. Like, mocking women is like bullying women, like trying to be thinking that you're a woman and wearing a wig and saying and making these harmful stereotypes. No. There's a difference between wanting to be a woman and mocking and imitating women. Okay?
is it I don't care because at the end of the day, I am more and more comfortable in my own skin, and I'm living my life how I've always wanted to live it. I'm happy. I'm not hurting anyone. So why does it affect him so much? That's what I
Yeah.
don't understand. Never understood that. I mean, I understand the outrageous ones, but most trans women aren't like the outrageous ones. We don't hear about most trans women because they're just living their life in stealth. Maybe not
Exactly.
trans or not saying crazy stuff on the internet. Let's watch some more of this interview.
Oh my god, let's watch it.
You believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no? As a principle, there has to be some form of punishment for the woman. Yeah.
I think any trans person is an incredible actor. They're all pretending to be something they're not. You mentioned showing the absurd.
Like, if I was in that interview, if I was at that talk show, I just want to slap Josh in the mother freaking face. I just want to slap him, okay? Okay? He's saying that trans people are pretending to be someone they are not. Like, I'm speechless right now. Like, Josh, if I was on that talk show, if I wish I was there. I wish I was there so I could slap him for saying stupidity. Like, he is being stupid on that talk show. Like, he is being stupid. Like, I just want to slap him, okay? I know violence is never the answer, but if it was, I would have slapped him, okay?
I use reductio ad absurdum, or sometimes called reductio ad absurdum, and it's a form of argument in logic which tries to disprove a proposition by showing that when you take it to its logical end, it leads to absurd and illogical results.
Yeah.
And so that's really what I was doing, was showing that the whole idea of postmodern gender ideology is ridiculous and absurd, and I tried to be
I just want to punch him. I just want to slap him.
its logical end to show how ridiculous it is that people can actually believe that biological men are magically transformed into women because they're having a gender crisis. So I hope I showed how ridiculous and absurd it is.
He obviously admits he was going to the extreme of what some trans women can be and their social views and political views.
You know who's being ridiculous? You know who's being ridiculous? Josh, you are being ridiculous. You are being ridiculous. What you're saying is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I wish I was there. I wish I was definitely there. I wish that I was there.
In society in general, really. So at least he admits that he was showing the extreme side of it. Do I think that there is any trans woman that acts like he has acted for the last 6 months? Absolutely not. Do I think
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because trans women will never, ever in a million years be someone that they are not. Trans women, them wanting to be women, they're making the right decision. They are making the right decision because they are being their true selves. They are being someone that they are. They are being someone that they truly are. And Josh, I just want, you know what? You know what? I'm not getting sassy. I'm not getting angry, but this Josh is just getting under my skin, okay? He is just getting under my skin, alright?
Don't always act in the best way and paint the trans community in the best light? Absolutely. So I'm not fully disagreeing with him. There is some truth in what he's saying, but it's just coming across in a hateful way.
Exactly. I agree with her.
Like, if you're just gonna state facts in like
It's becoming in a hateful way, and like hateful, I'm just becoming kind.
I no longer have interest. One of the phrases Josh says is biological men thinking they can magically transform into a woman. Again, I know there are some, and I've spoken about some of them on here, but most trans women, including myself, understand we don't magically transform into women. It would be lovely if that could happen or would happen, but it's not the case, unfortunately.
Well, they can transform into women if they transition. Well, that would be good. They are transforming into women. They are.
For a lot of, well, all trans people, transition is slow, and I think
Exactly, it's slow.
easy to forget that when you're not living it. Earlier on in my transition, when I still looked visibly trans, or even before I started presenting as Alexis, I was still trans. I just wasn't out yet. How I navigated social situations and bathrooms and things, I would say I did it the best for me. I didn't use a female bathroom for a very long time. Transition's not instant. It's overnight. It takes years.
It takes
3 years to get
transition takes for a long time. It doesn't just happen like it doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen instantly. It's like it doesn't happen overnight. You just don't fall asleep and then you wake up and then you become a girl. No. No. Transition takes months. Okay. Transition takes days, months, and even years. And then you become the gender that you identified at a young age. That's how transition works.
get to the point where I am now, and I'm still not finished. So I think most trans people, in the reality that we live in, especially when it comes to the poor access to healthcare that we have, this is the UK, by the way, just to point that out, expensive surgeries that we have to fund ourselves, the amount of time it takes, and everything that we have to sort of deal with, I guess, sorry to get heavy, but everything we have to deal with to transition, I don't think any of us are thinking it happens overnight, in all honesty. I think the ones where it's a man with short hair and lipstick saying, I'm a woman, I can use a female toilet, that's different to a trans woman.
Exactly. I'm on the same page. We're on the same page. That's different from a trans woman.
But is it just me? Like, this smirk, it's making me so uncomfortable. Like, throughout the whole video, I know I mentioned it earlier, but throughout the whole
Yeah, the smirk is making me uncomfortable. Like Josh's like his attitude, his like tone, like his Josh's like attitude, it's just making me uncomfortable. Like him smirking, it's making me uncomfortable. Like it's just making me so angry. Like I know violence is never the answer. I know it's never the answer, but I just wanna slap him, okay? I just wanna slap him.
He's smiling at what he's saying. It's like he's so proud of it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you didn't just invent the light bulb. You did a social experiment
Yes.
that everyone knew you were doing.
I agree.
Anyway, we have some more.
Mm-hmm.
How did you catch yourself in this predicament? What made you?
His attitude is just making me. It's just so creepy. I'm just scared of his attitude. It's making me creepy.
Autogynephilia, so I'll address that first and then I'll address the second part of your question. Autogynephilia is when men are turned on at the thought of themselves being women. And I think a lot of trans women are turned on at the thought of themselves being women. Guess what? It doesn't magically make them women. It doesn't mean we have to accept that they're women. They are simply men turned on at the thought of themselves being women. That's great. We live in a free country. You can do whatever you want, but don't make your fetish my truth. I don't have to accept it. To go to the second part of your question, how did I come up with this? I was talking with some friends and we said this is patently false. Men do not magically become women. I said, let's look at the medical literature and what it says. It says that trans people don't have to transition, don't have to have gender dysphoria.
Oh my god. I'm at. Sorry. I'm sorry for getting sassy. I'm sorry for getting angry, but this man is just getting on my nerves. Josh is just getting on my nerves right now. He is just making me so angry. I just want to. Sorry. I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad right now. Okay.
Don't have to get surgery and don't have to get hormones. If they feel they are a different gender than their bio sex, then they are trans and they are valid. And I said, understandably, this is ridiculous. Then I can present exactly how I am and I can be trans and valid if I say that's my gender identity. And so I said, let me prove how ridiculous this is using reductio ad absurdum by being trans for 5, 6 months, and hopefully people will understand then how ridiculous this is.
Okay, we've reached the end of that, but I still have plenty more.
Okay. Let me tell you about my thoughts on this. Josh was being very rude and disrespectful towards trans women. He said a lot of nasty things. He said that trans women are men, they are not biological women. And he said that changing genders, he said that being trans is ridiculous. And he wants to show how being trans is ridiculous. The only person who's ridiculous is you. Josh, if you're watching this, the only person who's ridiculous is you. You. People who like make fun of people and bully people based on their gender. Like I'm just so pissed by this. I'm just so pissed by this man. I just want to slap him. I just wish sometimes I wish that sometimes I wish that sometimes I wish that slapping was illegal. Sometimes I wish slapping was legal. I'm just so angry right now, okay? Oh my god, this man is just making me so mad.
Do I agree with everything that I just said?
No.
Do I disagree with everything that I just said? Also, no. Do I think
Yeah,
the idea of self-identification is a little bit crazy? Yes. Do I think there is some moral issues with it? Absolutely. I think just socially, in so many different ways, I think self-ID is inherently going to cause bad things. Not always, but there will be an outcome of that. So, AGP, if you're listening to it, I did have a full video talking about it earlier on in my channel. I believe it's a thing. Do I think many trans women are AGP? No. I think it's a very small percentage. We just see them more online because they're more outrageous, and that's what trends and goes viral. That's why we hear more AGP stories than trans women stories. So I do think that is true. And no, Josh, you don't have to think that we're women because we are not. We're trans women. It's different, and I think most trans women know that. Do I
No,
think there should be
women, trans women are women. Even though they are trans women, trans women are still women. They are women. They are real women.
There should be some medical infrastructure in place to protect themselves and to protect them socially in some aspects as well. So I do think there needs to be some sort of diagnosis of gender dysphoria for transition. And then I do believe personally, this is just how I view it. If your opinion's different, that's fine. It's just
My opinion is different from
for me,
yours and Josh's.
transition. To live an authentic life as a transsexual, there has to be an element of transition medically. I'm not saying that a trans person needs to get all the surgeries and look a certain way that is acceptable in the trans world and all of this. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not saying, and I'm not even saying there's a right or wrong way to transition. But I think for me personally, how I view it is that if you say you're trans, that's because you have gender dysphoria, and that to ease that gender dysphoria, you medical transition. That's
Yes. Yes.
alleviates the
Yes.
dysphoria.
That's my opinion. Yeah. If you want to get rid of that dysphoria, you transition. The only way you get rid of that dysphoria is if you transition into the gender you identify as. Simple play.
That's how my life has been. When people can just say I'm trans and then change their name and nothing else about themselves, I disagree with that.
Yeah, that's not transgender. That's not trans. That's not being trans.
I know there's a whole trans umbrella thing, which
That's not trans to me either.
my major problem with this. Thank you if you're still here listening to me rant and get sassy. My major problem with what Josh has done is the fallout.
Exactly.
Social experiment, and he's got the results that he thinks he wanted. But what happens if, so out of all those videos seen by millions of people, what if, number one, what if people don't see this new video that it was a social experiment? What if they think Josh was a genuine trans woman, and that has then painted trans women in a light in that person's eyes that will affect how they view trans women? It's really created a very bad narrative. Along the last 6 months, also, the more Josh videos that have come out, it's trended quite a lot. We've seen a lot of the bigger influencers talking about it, and it's created a lot of conversation and debate and negative ideologies around what being a trans woman is. So the damage that he has done, that's what my problem is.
Exactly. He has done enough damage, and Josh, he is just not a good person. He is a bad person, and he should be removed from society right now.
It's not okay, in my opinion. I understand where his idea came from about the outrageous aspects in some things that we see online around trans women and trans and possibly non-binary women there, in all intertwined in that whole thing. He was holding a mirror up to society and saying, "Look how stupid this is getting," and I get that. I really get that. But for me, the detrimental effect that he has had now on the trans community, how do you reverse that? How do you go back? How do you make people not think? I know people will see the video and be like, oh, he was faking it, it's not a real trans person. But then also part of the experiment was showing like what a very small percentage of the trans women can be like, and then does that paint all trans women in that light? Does that make sense? So even though he's saying it's fake, it's a social experiment, some people can watch it and be like, well, all trans women are clearly like that. Do you know what I mean? Is that idea going to go out of their head? No, because it was so outrageous. We don't forget. No one's going to forget that. Do I think it was right or wrong what Josh did? We all have opinions. We all have beliefs. I would say, in my opinion, this stunt is going down on the wrong side of history because I think over the next few years we're going to see trans issues get worse. I think we're going to see. I don't want to say it because you don't want to say the bad things and the bad thing doesn't come true. And I don't want to get sad here or anything, but I'm getting increasingly concerned with the welfare of trans people, myself included. The reputation of trans women is just getting knocked down and down and down, and it's now coming into politics and how it can affect us in that way. And I'm just wondering, where does that end? Does it keep going? Do we stop being able to transition? Is that the end goal for I don't know. And that's what concerns me. So I personally think that in a few hundred years, when people look back on this time, I think Josh will be on the wrong side of it. Sorry, that was a little but it was just my opinion. So one more thing I will say, that was only half of the interview. Can you believe it? There is another clip, and it's where they go after creators who responded to Josh's message. And one of video with before, and they got him so wrong. And I will react to it with
I
later
like Buck Angel.
next week, because obviously this video is probably quite long now. So keep an eye out for that. As an overall census, I think when you take out the social experiment side of things and why he did it and holding a mirror up to society, if you just remove all of that, all of the fluff, and just look at what he did, I think he's upset quite a lot of people.
Mhm.
He's upset a lot.
He's even okay, so after reacting to Alexis's video, Josh, he has did a lot of damage to the transgender community, and he has said disgusting and nasty things about trans women, saying that they're not real women, and he said that trans women are just ridiculous. And after what he said, it made me so mad because I'm an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community and for people's identity. I'm an advocate for people's identity. And for someone to say that, it just makes me so angry. Trans women are real women. Trans men are not real men. Even though they weren't born as the gender they identify biologically, that doesn't mean that they're not that gender. I get it. But for you to say that trans women and being transgender is just ridiculous, it just makes me so angry. I just. Sorry, I just got so angry by what Josh said. It just made me so mad. Like, yeah. So, what do you think about this video? Do you think Josh is really being offensive or he's telling the truth? Because sometimes the truth hurts. Bye, guys. I love you.